What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. So today, guys, we're gonna talk about this $100,000 Ram truck that they're coming out with. It's supposed to be a street truck that everybody's all upset about because of the fact that they're charging $100,000. What made people think that they weren't going to charge that amount? The TRX was expensive. How much was the TRX? I think that truck was almost $100,000. So what makes people think that 2026 or whenever this truck is supposed to come out, was it going to be $100,000? So for those who haven't seen it, the reveal, we're going to watch it real quick. Okay. Nice wheel. All right. Direct connection. Okay. Not gonna lie, it's nice. It is a nice looking truck. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen the inside of the truck, so I'm pretty sure it's probably going to look like the regular new interior. And I like the interior of the Ram trucks. They're real nice. But guys, these trucks aren't for the average guy. You know what I'm saying? And for me, because a lot of people keep hitting me up asking me, where do I stand with Dodge? Am I still a Dodge guy? And I talk about this on my other videos all the time. And yes, I am still a Dodge guy, but it's the same stuff over and over again. The average guy cannot afford this vehicle, and they're not making it for the average guy. They know there's a handful of people who are actually going to purchase this vehicle. And I see that they're showing a direct connection. So that means it has parts that you probably can just buy a regular Ram and probably build it yourself. And it probably costs you less than $100,000. And also what I understand is that Ford has a similar street truck like this for a lot less, with a lot more features, and you get a warranty. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't really did a whole lot of research. I mean, I'm just kind of going off the top, just the knowledge that I do have about it. But as far as just the everyday person, no, this vehicle is not for the everyday guy. And I think what people want to see is a basic vehicle that everybody can buy. That's what everybody is looking for from Stellantis right now. Vehicles that the average person can purchase and still has some of the features that's offered on these more expensive trim level vehicles. And for whatever reason, Dodge just don't seem to get it, or Ram. They just don't seem to get it. They keep coming out with all these new trucks and cars, like the EV, that was like 80-something thousand when it came out. Now they're coming out with the street truck, and the average guy won't be able to afford it. So where are the vehicles that the average person can purchase, that they can mass produce? Because if they put 20 of these on the lot, they're gonna sit. The other day I rode by my local dealership, and all they have is a whole lot full of Hurricane Ram trucks because everybody's waiting for the 5.7. And I noticed that some of those are hitting a lot, but they're charging like $63,000-$70,000 for those trucks. And that's not what people are looking for. Yes, they want the Hemi, but they want it where they can be, they want a Hemi that they can afford. You feel what I'm trying to say? And it's just like, these folks just don't get it. And for me personally, to answer some of my subscribers' questions, I'm just waiting, guys. I'm just sitting back. I really want a new Hellcat. I'm waiting for them to come out, or even if it's a 392, that's what I'm waiting for. All these street trucks and, all this different, this inline six, and I'm not interested in that stuff, guys. So that's why I don't talk about it. And there's enough Mopar channels talking about this stuff already. So there's no need for me to drop the 10th video about the same thing. And only reason why I'm talking about this is because my followers are asking me to talk about it. It's not something that I would buy. I mean, and right now, guys, it just don't make sense to purchase something like this unless you're a street racer, unless you racing these vehicles, because they done changed the laws. Now you can't get caught out here driving reckless in these vehicles anymore. You're gonna lose your license. The fines are going up. It's too much of a risk. The days of old are gone. The days when you driving on the highway doing 170 miles an hour, you can do that. but you are going to face strict and aggressive penalties for doing that stuff.
One participating in a race or speed contest can face up to a year in jail. However, right now there are really no repercussions for those engaging in stunts or loud driving. This new law targets what's being called exhibition driving events that are organized and publicized on social media. Under this new law, anyone participating in a car meetup can face up to a $1,000 fine. Drivers could also see up to 8 points on their driver's license and up to 60 days in jail. Now, if someone is injured, the points increase to 12. Jail time goes up back.
Those days are over. And I think some people are still living in the past when Hellcats were $70-something thousand. None of the vehicles from back in the day are the same price today in 2025. They're just not. We just have to face reality, guys. And these brands and these companies do not care. That's why I don't really talk about this stuff too much, because it's the same stuff over and over again. And I moved on, guys. I mean, for the most part, I have a whole new following. And I'm excited. It's fun. I'm enjoying. I'm interacting with my subscribers. And I appreciate all my OG subscribers who still sticking around for the new fresh content. I really appreciate you guys. And I also welcome my new subscribers because it's fun. I'm not saying I'm done with Dodge, but they keep coming out with stuff like this that's just out of my price range, especially at this age and this stage in my life, guys. That stuff don't excite me no more. I'm not interested in being at a car meet with 21-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff is just not appealing to me anymore. I don't knock it. I mean, it's cool. I may even go film it. That's over. And I feel like some of the other Mopar creators, they putting themselves in a box because they're so stuck on just Dodge when they could be creating all types of content and progress their channel forward, move their channel forward instead of being stuck. But anyway, as far as this vehicle here, I'm curious to see it if it ever comes to a local dealership. Of course, I'll go review it, probably even drive it. But as far as me buying this vehicle, it's not going to happen. It's just too expensive, and it's the same thing over and over again. I mean, for the most part, what more could they do? I mean, everybody likes the styling of the Ram trucks for the most part. I don't think that's the issue here. I think it's the pricing. I think that's really the main problem, the pricing. If Ram would lower the price on these vehicles, they would sell like hotcakes. Even with the Durango Hellcat, you see that vehicle will continue to sell. Because people don't really have a problem with the body style or the design of the cars. It's just the pricing. Why are they trying to break people? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could lower the prices on these vehicles, sell thousands of them, but you'd rather sell a handful of them at a real high price. That's what it seems like they're doing. So leave your comments, guys. I'm not going to keep dragging this on. Like I said, I don't have any kind of special announcements or anything on break down how they built the truck and all that, because I don't care about that stuff. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of channels that break down all that nonsense that I have no intentions on doing or care about. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave your comments, guys. Like I say, I'm still a Dodge guy. I'm just waiting for them to drop either a new 392 or a new Hellcat. But if they wait too long, hey, I'm just going to go get me an old one with some miles on it. I don't mind buying a Hellcat with miles on it. I'll get a warranty and make sure I get a mechanic to look over it, and I'll just drive it on the weekends and have fun with it and make a little content with it. But as far as, going out spending $100,000, $80,000 on cars, those days are far gone, guys. I don't see the reason to do it. If I spend that type of money, I'm going to get me an AMG Benz or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And when I do purchase the next vehicle, it's going to be leased under the business name. I'm not financing no more cars for 72 months, 84 months. It's not doing it. It don't make sense to do that anymore. I mean, at my age, I'm thinking about retirement. My kids are older. I'm traveling. I'm going on cruises. I'm doing things. I'm spending my money on that type of stuff. As far as buying cars just to put it on YouTube, them days are over, far over. So again, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. See y'all on the next one. Peace.